my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late and ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with skips. Zoning out, working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. And I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off the work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kicked my kicks off and took off my jacket. Rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. And started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. Alright, I'ma try to do the same thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. Check it. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, cause he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration. The best of them did. Well, that's them, see, I can't handle this pressure for. And if you ask me, stress is a. My girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now I'm cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. I said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack and I asked him, remind me while I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remembered my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad scrapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke and this music made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. Then he told me not to ask him again, cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna.
Back here at Citi Field, welcome in John Shambi and Chris Singleton. We've got one out here in inning number 7. The Cardinals have had a rough go so far this season. Their fans were ready for a bad season, but singing, I don't think they were prepared for it to be this bad, right?
Yeah, no way. There's no way they could prepare for this. It may be worse than I think anyone was expecting. You look at how they played so far, it's hard to find any bright spots.
So bases all loaded up. Here's Jesse Winker, 1 for 3.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this. Inning.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. That clips the corner. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Full count.
Skips in and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Foul ball and it remains a full count. Got him swinging. 2 away.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. did a nice job right there.
Soto in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Up the middle. Base hit. One run is in. A second scores as well. And now they trail by one.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Vientos at the plate and takes high there. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Check swing, but he went too far. And a count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one misses. Ball 3. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 2 on, 2 outs, and that'll load the bases.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Alonso in the box now. Takes strike 1. Center field. And that is the inning. 3 runs on 2 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We look ahead to inning number 8. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. A.J. Minter.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
We in go mode, going. We in go mode. We don't never stop. We don't never stop.
And that one is downstairs. 1-0.
You know, these Cards doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. Now 1-2.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging. And now the DH, Lucan Baker. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 1-1. Action in the Mets bullpen. Ryan Stanek up and loosening in the pen. Young getting loose as well. That misses, and it's 1-1. 1 out, bases empty. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they add to their lead. It's 6-4. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Walker now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that is out of play. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Now the left fielder, Alec Burleson. First offering. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. And that. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Now pitching for
back
St.
now,
Louis.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. JoJo Romero.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
One down, base is empty. Right side. Gorman. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Starling Marte.
And he would be the tying run, Boots, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Squirts away a little bit. The throw to second is offline. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And that's in the dirt. That one the other way. Marte retired.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Torrens up to bat next. Lays off for ball. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That clips the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Tying run at the plate. This one in the air right field. Nootbaar moves under it. That is the inning. Mets strand 1, and the score remains 6-4. Back here in Queens, now the number 2 hitter, Alec Burleson. Minter back to work. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. He's already homered here in this one. Strike one. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. That's inside. 2 outs, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the ninth. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Mets 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's Francisco Lindor. First offering, and it just misses. And a foul ball. The 1-1. That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hard ground ball, base down. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
In the dirt, to second for 1, and it's over his head. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. In the dirt. Tag, safe. He's into third on the wild pitch. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Here comes the manager. So they turn to their closer, Ryan Helsley.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy.
Now,
time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Number 56.
Soto in the box now, takes strike 1.
Ryan Helsley.
And he takes one right on the black. 0-2 now.
That slider breaking in could be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now we've got a substitution at third base. And here's the pinch runner, Luis Angel Acuna. He's 2 outs away. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. That one catches the zone. It's 2-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect
triple digits on that last pitch.
Looked like he reached back and got a little extra on that one. Triple digits on the miles per hour through the zone.
Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. He sends one out the opposite way, and the Mets walk it off for the win.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Got to think frustration is building for them after they take another loss. Just a brutal start to the year.
Yeah, it's going to be a quiet clubhouse in there, Boog, and I can promise you that. These guys, they're really frustrated. It's hard to take loss after loss, so somebody's got to take charge. Maybe break up the routine, anything to get some wins coming in.
I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a list. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilling, sipping. Observating, I'm the referee. I'm allergic to the see the liar from afar. See I pull up with a mask. Protect myself from Wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body they run when I sneeze. Allergy, 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 allergy. Mama business like Kamal and Sugar. I'm still kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold I was really outside. Lord told me read so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can bring visions to life. Organically I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That chocolate oh body. Darling if you know up. You cannot get jiggy. Allergy, 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 jiggy, you wanna jiggy, I give a jiggy, she wanna jiggy, I give a jiggy.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins. Grounds one to short. Hellman fires to first on the run, and he gets him. Nicely done. So runner at second, 2 down. Hellman will hit next. On the ground, out to short. Monasterio zips it across. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Now the third baseman, Tyler Black. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Hellman throws to first in time.
Well, here we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Hellman batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away. Cortez back to work. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, these Cardinals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Just missed.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Fouled off. He was late.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. First and second, 2 out.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in mine. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rats, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smack it too close to me. One glass is taking my coat from me. I blast it, open. She on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more than poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Harley can speak no English, but counting up the guap with ease.
Expect intensity from the first pitch in the American League East, where every team has something to prove in 2025. The Yankees finally broke through and reached the World Series after a 15-year drought. However, an unfortunate series loss to the Dodgers was a disappointing finish. This year, nothing less than a championship will satisfy Aaron Judge and company. Baltimore has been the feel-good story of the last 2 seasons, reaching the postseason in each year only to fall short of expectations. This is a young, exciting team, but it's time to show up and show out in October. Doing more with less has been a staple of the Rays' success against their big city rivals, but they'll need to do way more in 2025, especially on offense, to keep pace and confirm that last year was a fluke and not a trend. Boston seems ready to make a move and be a factor in the race for the division title, but we said the same thing last year and the year before. With an exciting young core, can the Red Sox become this year's Orioles? It may be now or never north of the border, where the Jays will bring back most all of their key pieces. The expectation is that they'll rebound from last year's 88-loss anomaly and play more like the team that reached the postseason in 2022 and 23.
Taking on the New York Yankees. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the New York Yankees, among the league's favorites after they lost in the World Series last year. And singing, I gotta think it's somewhat deflating when you get that close to the ultimate prize, only to come up short.
Yeah, I'd say deflating, demoralizing, agonizing. You can go on. And it's just tough, Boog, because just to get to the World Series is a huge accomplishment. So getting those last 4 wins, though, that's what makes legends.
And with opening day, here's a chance to get your season going in the right direction and take that final step this year.
And now,
opening day festivities ramping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this.
I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as it seems.
All set for the top of the 6th. This is Bryce Terang.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts. Well, these Brewers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Foul ball there. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2. All tied up here on opening day. And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. And now it's Christian Yelich. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Yelich, 33 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And a breaking ball misses outside. That misses, and the count is 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. A gigantic blast. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now a chance for Sal Frelick. 0 for 2 in this one. Ball 1 there.
Outside, that's a ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2 outs, base is empty. That one fouled off, 2-2. Goes down looking. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. Top of the order, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Brewers 1 and the Yankees nothing. Well, we go bottom 6, and here comes Bellinger.
The center fielder.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
There's the strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 1-2. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Anthony Volpe, the next to hit. That one missed.
Counts 1-0.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
John.
Yeah, we in go mode. Going. Yeah, we in go mode.
Never going slow mo.
Going. We in go mode. Going.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss there.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he is a tact hitter.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
Contreras.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Off the mark there, and a count 2-1.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
And down on strikes. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
1 out, base is empty. And that one hammered. Judge going back on it. Way back there and gone.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Cole ready to fire now. 2 balls, no strikes the count. Cole maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And another ball. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Mitchell.
And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Cole keeping him close. Runner on the go. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Grounder might be 2. Over to Goldie. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 3, Joseph Ortiz.
Here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a...
This one's fair, down the line and left, and it's going to be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over, and that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make
Pitching
new pitcher for the Yankees, Luke Weaver.
Number 30.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Dog made it through the storm. Now you know we got a story. We fasted and prayed. God answered. That's why we give him all the praise.
And here is Bryce Terang. Oh, right to the backstop. Ortiz up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
Lifted in the air, right field. Judge pulls that one down, and that's the third out. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Brewers 3 and the Yankees nothing. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom of the 7th. Here's Stanton now. Peralta back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Chisholm in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering down low and in the dirt. The Yankees looking to rally. And now 2-1.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
The catcher, number 28.
Digging in, Austin Wells. 1 for 2. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Next offering way upstairs.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The Brewers leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Yanks held in check. They trail it here. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Foul ball. At the belt and fires. Swings over the top of that one. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. He had a big swing back in the 6th. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
In the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And now 2 balls and a strike. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
He swings and fouls one off. And that one upstairs, ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Luke Weaver done for the day. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Mark Leiter Jr.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Way inside, and that hit him. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And that's way high. And that is ball one. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the game.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Brewers strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 8th, and here's Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a miss, strike one.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Trevor McGill, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Hyams also throwing. The 1-1.
That's ball 2. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Three-two now.
2 strikes.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
That's outside, and the count is 1-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Contreras collects, fires to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Dominguez in the box again, takes a strike. And it's even up.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball 2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Count's full.
Fans another, and that's 9 straight strikeouts. We go to the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Leiter, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Inside, ball 2.
There's a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side.
Oh, yep, that got away from him.
Take your bait.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first, nobody out. Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the dirt. Nobody out. Runner at first.
2 balls, no strike.
In the dirt, but kept close.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
This one in the dirt. There's a swing and a drive. That's going back. Back some more. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Ortiz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And here comes the
pitching for
Ian
the
Hamilton taking over on the mound.
Number 71.
Mitchell stands at second with no outs.
Hamilton.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. And a big swing and a miss.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Chisholm to second, pulls him off the bag. Andrew Monasterio up now for the Brewers. And there's a strike. Bases juiced, no outs. Liner, and oh, that got him. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. Here comes Christian Yelich. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball left side, and foul ball. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam.
Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at-bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.